Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up, or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years, even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be, when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end. We're here. Let's go.
Hello everyone, it's GengartheTacticalGamer here. Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be playing Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. And a little disclaimer here is that I have never really played this game before. So don't expect me to be perfect at it, honestly. Like, I know the beginning part of this game, but I haven't played anything other than that. So just bear with me as I go through this adventure here. Also, the thing is, it's a little dark right here, so I can't exactly see, but I'm going to try to get my way into this first part, which is not the hardest thing to do.
another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
Okay, let's see what we got to do here. I remember this part a little bit, but not a lot. So, let's see. It'd be nice if this glow stick would actually, actually shine the way where I need to go, honestly. Like, this glow stick, it's not even that good. I can barely see where I'm going.
You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there.
Alright, sounds simple enough. Oh, which one is that, ZR? Alright.
Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond, follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Okay, let's see here. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down there. Not that though. Good thing it's only a simulation.
All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels are good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
View progress. Synchronize with your ancestor, perform an air assassination, which I did not do correctly, but that's fine. And apparently I can't run anymore, so oh well. We'll just continue here. We're almost at the point where I left off whenever I previously recorded this, but that's fine.
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and
Leave the
gentlemen, you
animus
are
to
requested
read it.
to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
Quest L the Trigger Eagle Vision. Okay.
A lawyer is an honest employment, so is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against roads and for. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall at sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock to year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on them. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's
Okay,
nothing to be
so
got
we're
by the
supposed to
devil
locate the gold
except our
target,
wives.
but I don't remember any of that. I think this is where I left off, actually, so
My education. And to
not
say a
sure
bold word,
completely.
she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
So, Black Mall at sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book him.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
I know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get
I
more
already
by her
have.
staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock to year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months
1,000
longer.
pardons.
I
So
love
sorry.
to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on them. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall at sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to him if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve.
Guys, I'm sorry for this, but I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to do here. I know I'm supposed to find a secluded area of the crime, but the brightness really sucks here. It's hard for me to see. I'm really sorry about that.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lock to year than any five of the gang.
Okay.
And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the breed of the game depends on them. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing
Rotate to locate and hold the tension angle. We'll do the walk next video. I think this is a good spot to stop for now. So if you all enjoyed the video, please leave a like, welcome to the channel, subscribe if you're new, and then watch until next time. Bye bye everyone.